can look at you with love, seeing all.
Hello everybody. Can you say hi? We're playing with a fire truck this morning because things are gonna get hot in the kitchen. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Can you give your mama a big hug? Another one? You think I've been giving her hugs all day. And we're getting close. Yay!
Oh, thank you, bud.
Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Thank you.
So, today on Cooking with Clive, we're gonna go a bit vegan here. We are going to take a garden bolognese recipe out of Jillian Harris and Tori Wezzer's, I hope I said your name right, cookbook called Vegetable Bolognese. And we're going to try and make that today. How does that sound?
It sounds delicious.
Huh? It does sound delicious. I read the recipe. It sounds pretty sweet. I love a bolognese. We love vegetables, so why not try and make a vegan bolognese? And we found this cool cookbook, so we're going to check it out. All right. Are you ready, buddy? You ready? Ready? Woo! Oh. Say, let's go! All right, let's go check this out. Okay, you ready? Okay, so as we said, this is from sort of Jillian Harris's cookbook called Fresh Food, Full Hearts. It's like a vegetable bolognese, a garden bolognese. Bolognese? Garden bolognese, okay? So lots of vegetables. So we're basically doing a garden right here. So we'll get our burner on, okay? Mama and Ambrose are going to put things in there as we get started. Okay, so we got some olive oil in there. Okay, and who's going to be the spoon master? Mama? I'm going to put that spoon right there. Okay, so it's just sort of bolognese is sort of getting everything in the pot, letting it cook for a bit, put a few more things in, let it cook. It's a ragu, right? It's a thick, bolognese is a thick ragu. It's supposed to coat around the pasta. There won't be any pools of anything on your plate when you're done. It's a nice thick ragu. Okay, are you ready?
Okay. Let's go in.
You ready to start putting stuff in? All right.
All set.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, start with the aromatics. Here's a cup and a half of onions that need to go in and get stirred around.
Can I put them in and you stir them around? Woo.
Okay, while they're putting those onions in, I got some fennel here. The recipe in the book calls for fennel seeds, but I didn't have fennel seeds, but we had fennel. So this is going to be great. Switch it. There we go.
That's a lot of fennel.
Yep.
I don't know what fennel is. There you go.
Okay, we're going to put carrots in.
Do we like carrots?
No, mine.
You want to eat those carrots?
You want to eat them all up? Well, let's get them nice.
We're going to put some celery in.
Ooh.
So about a cup and a half of each of these.
Do you want to put this in?
Ooh, put that celery in, buddy.
Or do you want Mama to?
Or do you want to stir? Stir it up.
No,
You can put it in.
You want to eat the carrots?
Oh, your carrots.
You want to eat those carrots?
mine.
Here, I got something you can eat. Your favorite, mushrooms.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You like mushrooms?
Put those mushrooms in. He doesn't like mushrooms.
Are you going to try your
You're going
one?
to take them out one by one. Okay, so once all those aromatics get in, we're going to stir those around. We're going to let those cook for like sort of 5 or 10 minutes till they sort of get translucent and start breaking down. And then we'll do our next step.
Oh, you just want the carrots. Okay. Yeah, the carrots.
Yeah. Okay. So these two have the carrots and all their aromatics sort of cooking down. You can see they're starting to get translucent. And the head chef is barking orders around as always. Okay.
It's too hot. We'll let it cool.
We're going to let that carrot cool. We're going to try it. So we're sort of ready for a next stage. So we're going to add in some garlic, thyme, oregano, a little tomato paste. And then we're going to start adding the wine component of our bolognese. Bolognese. Okay, so let's get that stuff in. Okay, so I need our garlic, our thyme, and oregano dumped in. If anybody wants to dump that in there.
You dump that in?
We're going to dump that in there. Dump it in. Yes. Good job.
Done.
I'm going to put one small can of tomato paste in, so pardon my back for a moment. Okay. Amber's going to throw that across the kitchen. Excellent. Okay, there. One small can of tomato paste. They're going to stir that around. We're going to cook that for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to add some Tidal Bay wine to it. Okay, so before Ambrose and Mommy get on the scene, I'm just going to have a drink of this Tidal...
Hey!
No?
See, that's my Tidal Bay.
That's Mama's Tidal Bay. Tidal Bay is an awesome white wine made of Nova Scotian grapes. It's one of our favorites at this house, for sure. So I'm just going to put about a cup of this in here. Okay, and we're going to deglaze the pan with it. It's going to pull all the little bits off the bottom, and it's just going to add some flavor to our ragu. What are you doing?
My tiger.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need someone to crush tomatoes with their bare hands like this. Look, one can of tomatoes is going to go crush and throw that in there. Do you want to crush a tomato? So we're putting in one can of, you can do crushed tomatoes. We have some sort of whole tomatoes here, so we're going to have some fun. If you put whole tomatoes in, you don't crush them up right away. You'll be spending the time breaking them up with your spoon. So just crush them with your hands. It's fun. Okay, watch Daddy. Crush. Do you want to crush some of those and put those in there? Oh, crush some tomatoes. While Ambrose and Mommy are crushing tomatoes, I'm going to put in about half a cup of vegetable stock. Okay? And then we're going to let that all start coming together. And that's going to cook probably for about 10 minutes. It's all going to come together. And then later on we're going to put in some almond milk. But we don't have almond milk. So what are we going to do? You'll find out.
Are we making a mess? We sure are.
Okay, we're going to add some nutritional yeast, which is like a vegan vegetarian's dream. It makes vegetarian things and vegan things get like that umami taste. So I'm going to put in about a third cup of nutritional yeast.
Alright.
I'm going to take the can from Mommy. And Ambrose's going to stir that around, and then that's pretty much everything in there. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of parsley, a little bit of almond milk, a few seasonings, salt and pepper. So now we're going to get our noodles in, get the spaghetti to start cooking, and then start figuring out how we're going to replace this almond milk, since we don't have any actual almond milk here. But we do have almonds. Okay, first we're going to do this. So we don't have any almond milk, okay? But we have almonds, so we're going to make almond milk. So just really quickly, I took a couple almonds and soaked them overnight in water, and now they're like almost flexible. They took on so much. So then I just rinsed them really well this morning, and now I'm just going to put them in a food processor, or a blender, I guess, or a food processor would work, whatever you have at home. That's Ambrose doing some research for us on the phone there in the corner. Ambrose, you want to come dump these almonds in here? Oh, he's making a call. Sorry. Come on. Hello? He's making a call? Oh, he's back. Okay. Ambrose, you put these almonds in here. So these almonds have been soaking overnight. Dump them in there. Okay? There, now you can play with tap, tap. Tap, tap. Okay? So our almonds have been soaking overnight. But now we're going to put 2 cups of fresh water in here. Okay? So 2 cups of fresh water over the almonds, and then it's just a matter of whizzing them up, blend them up, okay? So whether you have a food processor or a blender, are you tapping in the top there? Good job. Put the almonds in, some fresh water, pulse them a couple times, then really blend the guts out of them for about 2 minutes or so, and then we're going to drain them through this again in a cloth, squeeze all the sort of almond milk out of it, and we're ready to go. That's supposed to be the process. I've never done it before, so we'll see how it works. Experimentation. Ready? Okay, here we go. Ambrose, ready? Here we go. Is that cool? Okay, are we done? We're done? Yeah, cool. So you can see after 2 minutes, sort of, it looks like milk, like all the almonds, not all the way. You can see those little brown bits from the skins. But now we're just going to pour it into this cloth, which is on top of this strainer, which is on top of a Tupperware container. And we are just going to pour it in here. Let all the liquid sort of hopefully go through. And then squeeze the guts out of the rest of it. And we'll hopefully make some almond milk here. I'll just get a spoon
Make some milk?
and work this through maybe. Okay. Okay, so the pulp's going in. Are you pouring that with Daddy? Good job. So we'll do a little at a time here. I'm just going to fold this cloth up and sort of squeeze the guts out of this pulp. And all the almond milk's coming through. So we need about a half a cup for this recipe. I put 2 cups of fresh water in there. So we're going to have 2 cups. So we can do whatever we want with it after this. Okay?
We're going to eat it?
Eat it?
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like that's the process. So just keep putting this pulp in here. Keep squeezing it out. And you're going to get yourself some almond milk. And you can replace milk with this anytime. Cool. Are you ready to finish off our sauce? That was awesome. We just made almond milk.
Super easy.
That was fantastic.
And they're out of the hot water.
Okay, who's been stirring this? Has anybody been stirring this? I see you got your pinches. You got your pinches? All right.
Ah, you're pinching
So the
milk.
last few things we're going to add to this, I have, I don't know, about a half a cup of parsley, just flat leaf Italian parsley. I'm going to dump in, and that will get stirred in.
We're going to stir that in?
We're going to add some salt and pepper. Okay. And we're going to add a tablespoon of white vinegar. This is not moonshine in a giant mason jar. It is our white vinegar. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of white vinegar to just sort of help balance out some of those flavors in there. There we go. Okay. So we're going to let that hang out for about a minute, and then we're going to put in our half cup of almond milk that we just made. What's going on over there? Okay, so I'm going to turn the heat for this totally off, much like how Ambrose is turning the lights off, and then on, and then off, and then on. The lighting on set, he wasn't really agreeing with it today, so he's working on his own thing. Okay, so if you see the lights coming off and on, you know, that's our
We're setting the mood.
Yeah, we're setting the mood. It's our head chef, producer, whatever you want to call him, the boss, making things better. Okay, everything's in there. This is our almond milk in here. We got about 2 cups out of that. I'm just going to put half a cup in here to finish it. Okay. And according to the recipe in the book, that's it. Okay, I have some multi-grain sort of spaghetti cooking here. We're going to throw it all together and plate it up, and we'll, enjoy it as a family.
Yeah,
So,
it looks really good.
yeah, it looks good so far, Jillian.
I have to season it a little more, right?
Yeah, our seasoning was a little off when Ambrose tasted it, so he's going to sort that out for us. So our sauce is done. In total, it's been sort of about a 45-minute, 50-minute process to get this sauce where we're at. Our spaghetti's done. Watch this.
That didn't work.
It didn't stick. When spaghetti sticks to the wall, I don't know if it's ready or not, whatever. Just taste it. Eat it. If it tastes good, it's good. Right? No. All right, let's go. You're taking forever. I'm making a fool of myself here. Okay, is that
There you
seasoned
go.
up nice?
I think we seasoned it really good.
Okay, so now I have pasta over here, I have sauce over here. I just don't want to willy-nilly throw them all together. I'm going to take a couple scoops of that sauce, work it into this pasta until we feel we have the right amount. Remember, this is like a ragu. It shouldn't be super saucy, but you just eat it however you want, basically, right? Just enjoy it however you want, but I'll show you how I like it. Ready? Still
Okay,
working
let's
on
go.
some...
Okay.
We're still working on some pepper issues. But he's seasoning Mommy's hand now, so I don't know how this is going. Okay, so we have our sauce. That looks good, doesn't it, Mommy?
It looks really good.
Okay,
And it smells really good
Oh,
too.
it looks lovely. Lots of vegetables in there. We have our noodles in here. Okay? So those are really hot. Don't do that because it's really hot. Okay? So I'm just going to take sort of a scoop of this. Okay? A couple scoops, pop them in there. Now, this is a lot of noodles and a lot of sauce, so it might end up being all right here, but I don't want to... It's hard to take sauce out when you get too much in there. So just keep adding a little bit of sauce until you think you have the right sort of balance there. Okay? So I just keep adding some sauce. Keep tossing it around, right? You don't want it to be soupy at the bottom. Y'all want it to be, y'all, what am I, Paula Deen now? You want it to be sort of incorporated and all come up together. So I think I'm going to put a couple more in there, but it's definitely not all going in this batch of noodles. We'll save some for another batch, or you can do all kinds of stuff with this. This is a versatile sauce. I know it's a garden bolognese or a vegan bolognese, but man, you could put this on toast. Oh, you could do all kinds of stuff with it. Okay, so that's sort of where I want to be. Okay, so let's take this over to the island and get ready to plate this up. This looks fantastic. Or do we need to put some more in here? Do we got to put another scoop in here? Is that going in here? There we go.
Oh, now we're ready.
I think so. Okay, good.
Excellent.
All right. Yeah, okay, now we're ready to go. Let's go over and plate this. Thanks.
Is that good?
Okay, how's your spaghetti, buddy? You're slurping it up. Is it good? Is it yummy? Daddy have a bite? Mommy have a bite? Yeah, it's yummy.
My body.
Is it good?
I like it a lot. It tastes fresh. It tastes like it's from the garden. Beautiful. And you like it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good job. Good job, Jillian. I'll forgive you for not sending me a Jilly box this time. Yeah, but your spaghetti's good. So, yeah, that's from Jillian Harris's cookbook. And it's really tasty, yeah. So, I think this is something that we'll do again. Garden bolognese, vegan bolognese. It's quite tasty. Isn't it, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's okay, yeah. All right.
Fresh food, full hearts. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Fresh Food Full Hearts is the name of her book. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Fresh Food Full Hearts. Fraiche, Food Full Hearts. Yeah. So we have some fresh food and we have some full hearts here because it is Mother's Day and we love Mama in this house. Oh, are these for Mama? Who made these?
You guys made
Did you make
for
these
Mama?
for Mama?
Say, I had a special delivery of those, didn't I?
Oh, the Mama's Day treat for the Mama. Yay!
Daddy.
Oh, is this the one Daddy made? Whoa, what's that one say? That's cool. All right. Can you say, we love you, Mama? Can you say, love you, Mama? Can you say, I love you, noodles? Anyways, we love you, Mama. Mwah.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What? You love noodles?
Yeah, so do I.
I do too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, Nunu.